It's what saved America.
Incredible. Decker, you're a hero.
What's incredible is how you failed to use the constitutional authority guaranteed to you by our founding fathers to use force to protect the homeland from these savages. Don't you realize that as Commander-in-Chief, you have the power to bomb these people back to the Stone Age? When will you ever learn that your administration is a disgrace? All your pathetic attempts just to try to get through this term so that when you come out you can go on your stupid book tour and give your pathetic lecture circuit. You sold this country a bill of goods, and now the chickens are coming home to roost.
I agree.
Quick to be president. You know it, and I know it. It's ridiculous. We have a debate. We're trying to justify his presidency. His presidency is, without question, the worst presidency in the history of our country. We shouldn't be having a debate about it. There's nothing to debate.
159 presidential scholars voted him the worst president in the history of the United States of America.
President Biden, thank you so much. Let's turn to the cost
debate.
of child.
He is the worst president. He just said about me because I said it. But look, he's the worst president in the history of our country. He's destroyed our country. Now all of a sudden he's trying to get a little tough on the border. He came out with a nothing deal, and it reduced it a little bit, like this much.
Thank you, President Trump. President Biden.
Worst presidents. I wasn't joking. Look it up or go online. 159 or 58, don't hold me the exact number, presidential historians, they've had meetings and they voted who's the worst president in American history. One through best to worst. They said he was the worst in all of American history. That's a fact. That's not conjecture. He can argue they're wrong, but that's what they voted. The idea that he is doing anything to deal with child care, he did virtually nothing to child care. We should significantly increase the child care tax credit.
We have polling. We have other things that they rate him the worst because what he's done is so bad. And they rate me, I'll show you, I will show you, and they rate me one of the best, okay? And if I'm given another 4 years, I will be the best. I think I'll be the best. Nobody's ever created an economy like us. Nobody ever cut taxes like us. He's the only one I know. He wants to raise your taxes by 4 times. He wants to raise everybody's taxes by 4 times. He wants the Trump tax cuts to expire. So everybody, including the two of you, are going to pay 4 to 5 times. Nobody ever heard of this before. All my life, I'd grow up and I'd see politicians talking about cutting taxes. When we cut taxes, they were bringing money back into our country. The worst president in history by far, and everybody knows it.
I'll have to take your word for it. Even though, why should I trust you? You're the worst president we've ever had.
President Davidson, don't call me again.
Don't you understand? I've done enough for this country. It's time for me to have a break and have vacation.